say married because it's easier than saying like civil partnered or whatever. I don't know. It's just anytime anybody asks, I just say married because it's easier. Although the UK just passed their Equal Marriage Act, and it's gotten royal assent already and everything, so that should go into effect next year. So if we want to, we can have our civil partnership upgraded to a marriage. I don't know if we'll do that or not. It doesn't really matter to either of us at the moment. But anyway, I thought I would share, and I'm having my lunch right now. It's quite late, it's 20 past 5 to have lunch, but I've been quite busy today, so I have here some crab sticks, artificial seafood, which I know isn't very nice. Some people may not think it's very nice, but I kind of like them and I needed to finish them up. I've got some celery and hummus in my little stolen teacup that I stole from a bar, and some mini gherkins, and then I just made some tuna salad. So anyway, I kind of chose healthier foods in response to Weeby's comment on my last video that I eat a lot of crap food, and I suppose I do, but I do like it, but I do like healthy food stuff, and the two of us, my partner and I, we're trying to kind of start with a more healthy diet, so I know the crab sticks probably don't fall into that, but whatever. This is probably the 4th video where I've said I'm trying to get into a healthy diet. Everyone's like, get the fuck on with it already. It's hard, I love chocolate. Actually pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. I'm not great in the kitchen, so sorry I'm not whispering a lot. I'm actually very hungry. Give me a sec. Let me fill up a little. these crackers would be more crunchy, but they're not really. They're good, but they're just kind of soft. This hummus is good, but this celery is quite. It's kind of gotten that it's been in the refrigerator for a little while now, and it just kind of has that spongy kind of quality to it. Judging from the sound quality meter on my video recorder, though, it still looks pretty crunchy. surprised myself with this tuna salad, actually. It couldn't be more basic, but I just made a mental note of kind of just remarking to myself in my head about how kind of thin and flabby my little, like, non-masculine arms are. Which is whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I want to look good, but I don't really care that much. Or else I would have started a long time ago. But, if it happens someday, great. I just don't want to. I like exercising, so I just don't want to go. I'm never going to give up drinking, and I'm never going to give up chocolate. I'm never going to give up drinking, and I'm never going to give up alcohol, and I'm never going to give up. But the reason I brought that up was because excuse me, because I was watching one of Aunt Jemima Whisper, Aunt Jemima ASMR, I think that's the channel, and he was just saying about those guys that do, I'm not a role player when it comes to ASMR. Sometimes it's nice to listen to, but I could never see myself sitting in a room, doing this, sitting in a room, talking to a camera already, but myself is already a little, funny, and it took a little bit of getting used to, but I can't really imagine doing the kind of, like, acting, essentially, as I said, like, I like some of them, but it's just not my vein of ASMR that I get tingles from, because I think I think about it too much, whereas I'm more like general whispering rambles and magazine flip-throughs and chewing, obviously. Oh, but yeah, so he was talking in his video about guys that do, like, personal trainer role plays, and I didn't comment, but I was just like, I know exactly what you're talking about, because there are some ASMR men who, like, do personal trainer role plays or whatever, and they just, they're like, you know, and it's like you saying, it just looks really unnatural. Like, they're like, trying to give themselves the best possible physical advantage in the way that they shoot the video. But I guess it's the same way with some girls who do, like, the really exposed breasticles kind of videos, like, that it says, recommended for you, and then it'll be like, some sort of ASMR thing in the title, but it'll be like, receptionist roleplay or something, and all you see in the screenshot of the video are, like, two boobs, like, squished together. And I'm These gherkins are so sour. This wasn't a very well thought out lunch because I've got like a shitload of hummus left. I'll just eat it. It was good. It was they put like some sort of, I think it was like a tapenade or something in the middle of it, so it was really nice. Might I also say, Ronsky Whispers, if you're listening, I miss you. I miss when, I know, obviously, I'm not giving you the business about it. I know everybody gets busy and everything, but you used to do videos so often, and I think I just got used to it. I am not one to talk about not doing videos, so. But I refuse to apologize for not doing videos because, one, who cares, and two, apologizing when people are like, I'm so sorry guys, I haven't done a video in a million years. And I guess that just presumes that someone gives a crap. And I just don't think it, I mean, you know what I mean, like in a normal way. I don't think people are like hanging on for my next ASMR video or anything, so. So yeah, just updating on what's going on is, so Monday was our civil partnership ceremony, and we had about 25 people at the ceremony, which was actually the maximum, so that was really nice. And then we, and then we went across the street to a really lovely, fancy cocktail bar, and everybody kind of sat in, groups, like how they knew each other. So there was like my work group, my university group, etc., etc. And we all had some cocktails, and then we all, most of them came for dinner then as well. So we had 21 people for dinner, and that was really nice. It was one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants in North London, and we went and had a lovely dinner, lots of wine and stuff. And it was really, really, like, it was just a beautiful day. We've been having really hot weather here in the UK, and so yeah, that day it was very hot, but it really didn't even bother us. Like, I don't know, it was perfectly fine. And we just had a really, really beautiful day. And then a few of us, like a small group, maybe about 9 or 10, came back to our house after dinner. This is about 8:30, and then hung around some till about midnight. That was really lovely, really nice of them, because most everyone had to go to work the next day. So yeah, it was kind of nice to get to see everybody as long as we did, and then for them to also come all the way back to our house, especially when some people lived really far away from us. So it was, really very much appreciated. So on Wednesday, we have to go up to Birmingham, the Birmingham Border Agency office, and we're going to do an in-person appointment. So hopefully I'll get an answer on my new visa right then and there. I'm not expecting anything to go wrong. It should be all fine, because we haven't waited for a very long time in between getting my original visa and this one, like literally just over a month. Yeah, wow. Tomorrow's a month since my birthday, and I got back the day after my birthday, so I've already been back basically a month. That's crazy. So anyway, yeah, so all going well. Fingers crossed, please, everyone. All going well. They'll kind of stamp us through. Everything's fine, and I'll be back to work in a couple weeks. Thank God. I am so poor. It is not even funny. I am so, like, my gosh, I have nothing. It's terrible. Thank you, UK Border Agency. If anybody from the UK Border Agency has ASMR and they listen to my videos, I would just like to pass on the fact that this has not been very helpful. Having to leave the country and come back, especially when I already had a job and a house and a life and everything, and I followed all the rules, but whatever, I digress. I'm not bitter. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed eating it. And I hope it was a change from my normal, like, Haribo and Coke and Oreos and whatever else, the other shit that I eat usually. So anyway, I also wanted to say one more thing. I don't like saying the word shout out, because I feel like I'm not a rapper, I'm not gangsta enough to say shout out, but I just want to shout out. I feel like I've got a new friend in, I don't know, is it Winding or Winding? I assumed it's Winding Whisper. Yeah, he shouted out to me in one of his recent videos, and I appreciate that. He's got a great, kind of, what's it called? It's the sound in the background that headphones, like earbuds, are designed to cancel out. Ambient noise, I think it's called, maybe. Yeah, like background noise. I love that sound in his videos. It's very tingly. But anyway, yeah, so go check him out if you haven't before. Other than that, I think I will call it a day, because it's 30 minutes, so yeah. Anyway, talk to y'all soon. Bye.